who really want war, who really want to spar with a beast. Race hell, someone better call in a priest. Pardon my speech, but I'm hotter than the devil when I'm high up on a level that a god couldn't reach. I'm a dog in the streets, I don't do a lot of barking. Running this shit, I don't do a lot of walking. Keeping it 300 like I grew up with a Spartan. So out of this world, they confuse him with a Martian. Damn. No.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Problem Wright TV. This is Madden 17 Pros and Cons. We've had the game for about a week now through EA Access and the official release of Madden 17. So I feel like it's enough time for us to give feedback on the game, and I feel like I have my feedback on what I've played and what I felt through the first week of Madden 17. So I'm gonna give you my pros and cons. We'll start off with the cons. My first and biggest con in the game is when you're on defense and you're on a linebacker and you're too close to the line of scrimmage. Maybe it's between a DN and a D tackle, and at the snap of the ball, your D tackle and your user, or your DN and the person you're usering, decide to give you their best vertical right there on the spot, try to touch the sky. I'm not a fan of the animation. I understand what they're attempting to do and to stop these blitzes, and this is one of the ways, but got to come up with something that is better than that, in my opinion, as far as just making the players jump. We want this to be a good looking game, and people always talk about they want it to look good when other viewers watch. Two defensive linemen giving their vertical jump right there at the snap of the ball, probably not the best looking thing. On to con number 2. This is something that's going to be patched, or as said to be patched soon. So it's not really the biggest deal long term, but short term it's very annoying, and that's the fact that people can tell if you're running or passing. Just a big advantage, and people are winning games that they shouldn't be winning because they know how to do this, and they're using this against their opponents. Huge advantage, can't stress that enough, but it is going to be patched, is what EA says, so we'll just leave that as a con for now, but it should be fixed. The next con on my list, the new moves, and this could be something that ends up being a pro down the road, but in the first week it feels like the moves are not that effective overall, and I've tried them all. I do feel like I'm making people miss a little bit more now, so like I said, this could be a pro once everyone starts to master it, once everyone starts to figure out when they need to trigger these moves. Maybe it's a pro, but as of right now, a week into the game, and I know it's early, I have this as a con. Next con is going to be fumbles. They are happening at a way too high of a rate. Need to be toned down dramatically because people should not be seeing multiple fumbles in games. I've seen 3 to 4 fumbles in a game. That should really rarely ever happen, but it's happening way too much between a lot of people that I know. Fumbles need to be toned down. Drop passes, again, similar to fumbles, happening at way too high of a rate. Should they be in the game? Yes, just like overthrows and just like fumbles, but they shouldn't be happening at this high of a rate. So drop passes definitely need to be toned, in my opinion. And the next 2 cons are for my MUT guys out there. Not a fan of the leaderboards, but this might be something that's fixed soon. There's no record. You cannot see people's record in MUT on the leaderboards. All you can see is their rank, and that's just not good. I just don't understand how that would ever be good. No one in the history of history would like to not see someone's record. That just doesn't make fucking sense to me. Next con is going to be the MUT rewards. They're still bad. The fact that you don't get coins after each game is bad. If they add that, then obviously then it'll be better, and we can move on, and MUT shouldn't have no complaints about the rewards if we get some coins after each individual game. So on to the pros, guys. The usering feels really good on defense. That's one thing that I definitely like. The new zones are nice. I love my favorite one so far is the ability to put hard flat out there and make sure that your guy gets in that flat to stop any flat passes. So fan of the new zones overall. I like how they, match up with man. If they're in zone, it does make people seem a little bit better on defense than they have been in the past because these zones do a lot for them. But at the same time, if this is where we're headed, that's fine. You got to find out how to beat these defenses, learn how to, play offense a little bit better, and you'll be fine. So another pro that I have is that man defense has been slightly nerfed in the sense that man is more beatable than it has been in the last 2 years probably, but really last year was really good. So now man is a little bit less efficient as far as, you know, someone running man press every down. I don't feel like they can do that at the moment. Playmaker being bad now, I'm a fan of that. People may think that I'm not a fan of playmaker being nerfed and playmaker being bad overall. These guys responding and going whichever way they want. I don't mind that. I felt like it was OP last year, and you know, if that's where we want to go, then I'm fine with that. So playmaker being nerfed is cool. Run defense being good. I love the run fits. I love how run defenders are playing now. That's awesome. Aggressive catch defense has been amazing. The swap button is so good. Love the aggressive catch defense. I also want to speak on the nano detection. The guys coming through and stopping. I understand where they're going with that. Again, stopping may not be the best animation, may not look the best, but I'm all for, you know, the game being better overall for the casual user. The best players are still going to prevail. Nano detection, that's fine with me. It's going to be a pro at the end of the day. Can't lift players off the D-line. I don't mind that as well. It's the same thing. I know where the game is headed. I know what the viewers want to see. I know what Madden wants the viewers to see, so I'm fine with that as well. So at the end of the day, I'm super impressed with the Madden 17 dev team. They've done a great job with the game. I feel like this is one of my favorite Maddens on release through the first week. It does need some improvements. They are going to be patching a couple things here and there, and I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the season and where everything's going to be headed for competitive Madden and just Madden in general. So I would rate this game as of right now on release, you know, through the first week, probably like an 8.5 overall out of 10, with the ability to move up if they patch these few things. Like, I feel like this is one of the best games that's ever been released in the Madden franchise history on release, like as far as being a complete game and fixing, you know, the difference from 16 to 17 is so drastic, and I'm excited for Madden and the competitive Madden world and what we're going to be experiencing this year. So hope you guys like my take on this. Please like the video, comment with any questions, concerns, anything about Madden 17, share the video, and subscribe to the channel for more Madden content. I'm out till next time. Peace.